Okay, final round.
So, thank you for coming in again for the last words to speak. My dear, please.
Mein Tier,
Ja,
bitte.
die letzten Reflection Rounds und wir machen es kurz, weil es ist, ich glaube, wir haben viel erlebt in den letzten
It's
2
the last
Tagen.
round
Viel
now
gehört
of
von
reflections.
unterschiedlichen
We've heard a
Aspekten,
lot
von
about
Engagement.
many aspects
Und,
of
wir
commitment,
würden von euch gerne noch mal
and we
einen
would
Raum
like
eröffnen
to
und zu sagen, gibt es
open
jemand,
a
der etwas sagen
space
möchte?
for you. Is
Also
there
erstmal natürlich
anyone of
auch
you
jetzt
who wants to share something,
die
ask something,
Workshops.
say
Vielleicht
something?
kurz eine Beschreibung, was habt ihr erlebt in
Maybe
den unterschiedlichen
just
Workshops? Wie war es
now,
für euch? Was habt
right
ihr dort
after the
erlebt?
workshops,
Und dann
what
vielleicht
was your
auch, wer
experience of the
möchte,
workshop? Any
noch mal die
highlights,
letzten 2 Tage,
insights,
kurz
sharings?
eine Runde, den
And
Raum
then we will
öffnen
have
für
a
diejenigen, die etwas
second
sagen möchten. Und dann
round
haben wir noch für
where you
jeden
can share
Einzelnen noch einen ganz speziellen
about whatever you've experienced
Aufgabe,
during these
würde ich
last
sagen.
2 days.
Aber okay.
And then we have a
Und dann, ja.
Don't tell before.
surprise.
Okay. Hat jemand noch
So,
möchte jemand was sagen, was er in den Workshops erlebt hat?
does anyone want to say anything that he or she has experienced during the workshops?
So this is room for just sharing 1 or 2 experiences.
Ja, Wolf Peter.
2 authentische, berührende
Two authentic, touching workshop experiences.
Was magst
In
du
dem
denn?
Berufungsworkshop, und ihr sagt, da waren 2
I was in the
haben, die sehr
profession
berührend und
and
authentisch waren.
profession and vocation workshop, and I experienced
Beruf und
2
Berufung.
Ja,
men
Beruf und Berufung.
who were really authentic, and that touched me.
Also ich würde es gerne noch ergänzen. Es war sehr authentisch. Es war ein
I would like to
Live-Bericht.
also say something about the same workshop. It was a live experience. How to
die innere Berufung gefunden hat. Das
well, they told us actually how they found their vocation out of a personal crisis. Thank you.
Noch jemand, der was
Anything who
Spezielles
wants
noch
to
erfahren
highlight a
heute,
personal experience just
der
from
noch was
today?
Wichtiges
Who
mitteilen
wants to say something important?
Alexander?
Also ich möchte noch mal was zum Workshop.
I want to say something to the workshop with Lolita because music means a lot to me. It gives me good goosebumps when it is beautiful music, good music, and this was the case today. And I just so much enjoy those 2 days, but that's a different issue now.
Ja, ich war bei
I
Margaret
was with
im
Margaret
Deutsch Workshop.
and the other German
Da
workshop.
ging es um Potenzialentfaltung.
It was about the development of our
Sie
potential.
hat uns angeleitet, über
She
unsere
guided us
Identität
to
nachzudenken,
think about, to
beziehungsweise
reflect
sie in
upon
ein anderes
our
Bewusstsein zu bringen.
identity and to bring it into a new consciousness.
Mut zu tun hat. Mut,
I discovered that identity has to do with courage, the courage to think
woher meine Kraft kommt, um Dinge zu
about, at the right time to think about where my power comes from. Yeah, thank you.
So, sehr schwierig darüber zu sprechen. Ne?
It's
Jetzt
really
mal.
difficult to speak about it, really.
Möchte jemand noch ganz dringend was sagen dazu, inhaltlich? Ja, dringend, ja.
Any urgent remarks or comments? There, okay. I was in the singing circle, and the rhythm that we experienced there, this groovy, swinging rhythm, it keeps going on within myself. So I feel like still moving as we did before. It was such a beautiful and deep systemic experience in that circle. So heartfelt thanks to everybody who's on board in that circle. Anyone
Noch
else?
was Besonderes heute erleben,
Other
so
sharings?
auch teilhaben.
Any other just personal experience that you might want to share?
Nichts Besonderes passiert.
Nothing special happened, no? Steven?
Okay.
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 Dann hätten wir eine Bitte.
Then we would have a
Jeder
request.
von euch vielleicht, weil er sich
Please,
traut und es nicht ganz schlimm für ihn ist.
if it's not too
Das, was er jetzt
dreadful
fühlt
for you,
oder was er erlebt hat, was das jetzt für ihn ist, in irgendeiner Art
to
und Weise ausdrückt,
express
nicht mit Worten ist.
what you feel now
Bewegung macht.
in any way you wish without words. You could be a movement, it could be a sound,
Einfach so aufpoppen.
just popping up,
Einfach, was euch einfällt.
whatever just comes to you. Just let it emerge as an expression of what is in you right now.
Yay! Ich gehe jetzt mal so nach der Reihe ein bisschen durch und ich frage euch mal so und vielleicht wollt ihr mir auch in einer Gesture oder Ton antworten.
I'm just coming over to you with this sound, and if you wish, you can answer in any way that suits you.
Vielleicht wollt ihr dazu aufstehen? Ich glaube, das wäre ganz gut. Ja?
You might want to stand up, that would be good, I think. Yeah, that would be good. Please, just get up for a moment. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Und jeder dreht sich zu jemandem
So turn
und
around,
dann eine Geste,
face
ein Ton.
somebody, one gesture, one sound. You can use your neighbor.
Thank you that you were here. Thank
Thanks
you
for
that
being here. Thanks for
I enjoyed
coming.
it together with you. Thank you. Oh.
Love you all. Not so easy to give you a voice, huh? I'm just
Und können wir
more.
This.
Can we do something? Okay. And Ganga with my drum. Oh. Okay, so I invite you to close your eyes, not to sit down, just stay where you are. I want us to sing our songs from our hearts, no matter if it's very silent or very, very
Ich möchte euch einladen, deine Melodie, dein Herzenslied zu singen, so wie sie sich jetzt gerade zeigt, ohne darüber nachzudenken. Die Musik ist immer in uns. Wir alle haben unsere eigene Melodie, unsere Farbe, so wie die Melodie des kleinen Kindes, die ihr hört. Seht ihr? So einfach ist es. Also schließ deine Augen und sei du selbst. So wie ein Vogel im Wald am Morgen.
Oh, 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 I want to say thank you to Alfred and Yoko.
Thank
And,
you so much. I want to say thank you to you all.
Just for you know, I came here because I wanted to come here. I was asked. And it really has given me a chance to really look to my inner being, my inner core. Today, I don't know if I told you, but I have a very nice title called Shaman. I have no idea what it means, but I love the title. I work so differently today in my work because what you asked me to do is to look myself inside my inner core and then express it in my engagement for the work I do, so I can learn to use my knowledge wisely. And I'm embarking on another travel, a journey. I'm building a new city, completely new city in Greenland. So I have just asked permission of Alfred and Yoko to be part of it. I have no idea if they will say yes, but God, can you hear me? Make them, okay, good. Make them say yes. Because what I'm looking for is people with business, because we talk about money, who have a balance in spiritual balance as in material balance of money. You do not find this kind of people very often, but I found it in you. So I'm formally asking to invite you. And if you want to come and see a new city being built, come in August in Greenland. The only land on earth where people live where there has never been war. The only land on earth where people live where there has never been war. And it is happened to be the oldest land on earth. So when you come, you will meet a land she has never felt the war. At the same time, a whole new city will rise based on spiritual principles of balance coming from inner core, using the vast knowledge we have wisely.
Thank you so much, Angangak. It's very honoring. And I think since we met you, we are already part of this, I think. I feel this. So thank you for that. And
maybe the one or the other of this round feel invited as well. So please contact him afterwards. And we would like to invite the speakers
yes,
to come here to the front. If
we would really like to
if you dare to do so, we would like to thank you. Oh, Clara mentioned, we should. Because we have a little living present for you.
So, thank you so much for each and everyone who was part of this and is with his whole heart with us. Thank you so much for these 2 days, for a part of your life being with us. Thank you.
It was really wonderful to see how many people from different countries, from Auckland, coming here. It's a long journey. It's a longer journey, what I learned today, from Bhutan, the Himalaya, or close to Bhutan, the Himalaya. Thank you for coming. It's also a very long journey from Japan. Thank you so much for coming. It's not such a long journey from Limerick, Dublin, and not such a long journey from Lithuania as well, but it is a long journey from the Dominican Republic, actually. You came from Rome, but you're going back to Berlin. You're going back to Berlin as well, which could be a long journey because they're still waiting to finish the airport there. And 2 guys coming from Berlin today as well.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming from Greenland, but you're quite often here in Munich as well, so you are all over the place, what I learned. But your heart is in Greenland, I know, and your home is currently in Ottawa, I think. Thank you for coming here. And also, you both are from Lithuania. I know this person since 30 years, no, a little bit longer than 30 years, and okay, I didn't know that, so that's a good secret.
You didn't know my sister.
So I feel very grateful that I had the chance for this richness of not only your culture, your energy, your experience, your knowledge, your deep and profound connection to the spirituality which is around us, sharing it with us today in different forms and different energy, but which is connecting in such a beautiful way together to create a conscious field, and that is what we're doing, or to try to do in Wisdom Together, to bring people together, to connect and build a conscious field from where ripples can go out to the world, and whatever inspiring things or new projects will happen, can happen and can occur. Thank you all for what you're doing, it's great. And if we could be from help, if we could be a part of your journey, be your servant, carrying the water or whatever is needed, please let us know. Thank you, and please.
Thank you so much. And also, Uta, I would like to thank you.
And Oliver, if you might want to join us as well.
And all the helpers. You have.
You don't want? Yeah, sure. All right. And also a big thank you to the audience, of course.
And a big applause for all the helpers, please. Thank you. And thank you also for the technical team who saved our lives so often.
We know that it was two very warm days, and it was not only because of the inspiring topics we heard, but here is no air condition, which is good on the one hand side, depending on the, the temperature level, but I think it was a quite wonderful experience for everybody, not only the heat, but to being together. You want to say something? That's Anno. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Auditorium Network. Arno is actually, it's the second time he's here. 2 years ago we had a wisdom conference here, he came as well, and when he heard that we're doing this one, he was saying, I'll be with you as well. So it's good to have people who carry this energy and have the curiosity to be with us. So it's great. Thank you, Arno, for bringing your conscious field also into the room and your technical experience. All right, and yeah.
Ich glaube, ganz wichtig, Alfred, du und deine Frau, ich glaube, ihr habt hier wahnsinnig viel Energie reingesteckt über die letzten Monate und so einen Raum hier überhaupt zu öffnen für all diejenigen. Und was ich auch sehr erstaunlich finde, so viele unterschiedliche Leute zusammenkommen zu lassen und die all das hier teilen, das habt ihr beide mit ermöglicht und vielen Dank an euch.
Thank you. It was a thank you, but it was thank you to us.
Und liebe Jana, dir möchte ich auch ganz besonders danken. Darf ich dir eine Rose auch überreichen? Auch dir, Christian, du hast lange durchgehalten, jetzt 3 Tage mit uns. Die Jana hat hier ganz viel im Hintergrund schon lange Monate voraus mit uns gearbeitet, all die schönen Grafiken erstellt, mit der Internetseite geholfen, ihre ganzen außerordentlichen Fähigkeiten eingesetzt zu jeder Tages- und Nachtszeit. Dankeschön, Jana. Ich weine. Wir sehen uns wieder.
Alfred, always, if you say it's good, is it like this? So maybe we can give him and his wife a shower of our appreciation and our thank you. Maybe for 10, 20 seconds.
Thank you.
They make a great job because in German it's Überzeugungstäter. They make a congress. They need a big courage to do this. Thank you both for this congress.
Thank you, Burkhard.
Thank you all.
So, but this is something, everybody of you guys, and you guys as well, I know that all of you are doing their engagement, their projects, and you guys are doing so many things, bringing that into this world. And it's not about, we bring this into this world and it's for others or so. It's always something you do for yourself. And it's your own path, and it's your own kind of way, and it's your own kind of possibility to develop. And it was a hard time this time to bring this together. It had different reasons, but and we often were like, shall we really do this, or shall we pull the plug, or shall we do it, or shall we not do it, or so. And it went up and down. But through all this kind of road, we had the chance to develop and understand where our blind spots are, where our weak points are. And when we then came together, through this, energy, unconscious and conscious field, which you guys are created here, and you guys are created here, we felt, okay, now it's an understanding. Sometimes it's rational, we can verbalize it, and sometimes you can't. You just feel it. And you feel this is wonderful that this is happening, and this is happening because of all of us, which are here. And this sends the ripples out in this world. And I think to do this without an intention, a goal, we want to do this, or we want to create a better world or something like that. I've heard that so many times. But it's actually to do something like that because it's your pause and you're not doing a better world, you're doing what you're doing because you're doing it. And that is bringing the ripples out. And that is creating, I think, the energy which is needed for something new to emerge. And that is a wonderful thing. And I'll be really grateful that you guys came. Really, really, I do. And,
each and every one of you,
I hope,
all of the audience,
I hope we see us
all
again.
of the speakers.
Our paths will cross again, and thank you for the helpers as well. It was a wonderful job you guys did here.
Yeah, thank you for all the helping hands. Nina, Bianca.
So next year, Lobsang, we're going to go to your place and doing the conference there. Yeah. And Judith already said, where is she? She said she's financing all the stuff, so that's fine. That's also that's an interesting part.
And I have to thank also a very important person in this room. This our daughter Clara. This is for you, my dear. Thank you. Don't imitate us, huh?
All right. So then have a safe trip back, you guys. We're going to see us soon. You guys are invited for afterwards. We have a little buffet over there, so we can mingle, we can talk a little bit, you can spend some time. Oh, yeah, Christian mentioned, if you guys still have this earphones, we need to have that back at the reception, I think. Is it?
Yeah.
The table over there? The table over there, okay.
And also Kono Sensei, he asked me for a group photo. Can we manage that for every one of us?
Everyone together?
Can we
wow,
take one?
That's a good, if you guys coming
For
together.
memory.
And there's actually one thing I would like to say as well. I'm helping the Mind and Life Institute for a conference, a symposium in October, which will happen in the monastery close to Munich. And if you wanna be there, it's go to europeansymposium.com and you will see it. And there are some flyers outside. Meinst du, klickst du drauf?